Okay. All right. I'm gonna do a 10-minute part two, a very short part two of yesterday's video. Now, let me see. I have to share this. I have to share. Guys, I'm gonna share. Yeah, I see one person. Yeah, I think there's one person there. I'm gonna share. I didn't announce what time I was coming, so guys, yeah, this is random. This is random. Yeah, guys, karibuni share. I want to do a part two of what I started yesterday. And thank you so much for everybody that is, that has watched the part one. Yeah, guys, karibuni sana. Yeah, karibuni, karibuni. Yeah. Okay, join me now. Okay, I'm gonna start this thing right now. Yeah, I see a few people there. Karibuni, karibuni, karibuni. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, let me know. Yeah, if you can't hear me, let me know and I will add the volume. Karibuni, karibuni. I see you there. Please share. Please share. Yeah, let me reduce the volume here. Yeah, because I want to see the comments. I want to see the comments. Okay, guys, listen. Listen, guys. My topic there, nimesema stop blaming the wrong person. The problem was not Betty. The problem was Kamotho. The reason why I'm saying that stop blaming Betty is because some people got in my, they got all up in their feelings and they blamed me because I did not call out Betty. Yeah, siku call out Betty because of her interview. I don't think Betty had a problem. Personally, I don't think Betty had a problem. And I stand to be corrected. Maybe I'm slow. Maybe I didn't see what people saw. But I don't think the issue was Betty. And I'll tell you why I don't think the problem was her. One, Betty was, huyu mtu alitafuta Betty. Betty hakwenda kutafuta Kamotho. I want you to understand this very well, according to what I saw or what I heard when I watched that interview. And I watched the whole of it, okay? This guy is the one who called Betty for an interview, okay? It's not Betty that went looking for him. No, because if Betty went looking for him, that would have been a whole new situation. This guy called Betty and said, listen, I need an interview. I need to tell it all. Okay, so I am assuming and I want to believe that when Betty went to Kamotho's to interview this Kamotho guy, she had no idea what this guy was gonna say. Yeah, she had no idea. I mean, an interview can go in any direction. Ni Mungu huwa anasaidia watu. The people that conduct interviews, the people that we bring to interview, they can take it to a different level. I mean, they can change the dynamics of the whole interview. I remember because I follow Betty. I love Betty Bio. I love her. I love her music. She inspires me. This is a woman of God who's gone through a lot and she has risen. She has risen. She fell and rose. We all know what happened to Betty, but that did not destroy her. It did not destroy her ministry. I love her for that. I love Betty for that and for her courage. Now, I am not here because Betty sent me. I don't have any relationship with her. I am just a fan like any other fan. But this is what I'm saying. When she got invited by Kamotho to go to his house, remember, she was in his territory. Huyu Betty hakukuwa kwake. Hakuita huyu Kamotho waonane mahali pengine, alikuwa kwa Kamotho. And Kamotho was a loose canine because he was in his own territory. Hawa ni watu wamekuja, amewaita. Okay. And so this whole interview, because when I was saying that when I because I follow Betty on Facebook, initially she didn't even want to post it. She didn't want to post it because I guess she was not expecting the whole of that madness from that guy. Betty is a mother. She is a mother. There's no way she can be mocking Virginia's pain. You cannot convince me that this woman was out there mocking Virginia's pain. I don't think she was doing that. She was caught unaware of this guy, this narcissistic, egoistic guy who went out of himself and started trashing the mother of his children. And by the way, correction. On the other video, I said that Virginia Kamotho has 11 kids. No, she has 12 kids. Thank you to everybody that corrected me. I accept the correction. I don't know where I got the 11. I thought it was 11, but it's 12. It's 12. She's a mother of 12. Actually, thinking about it, she is a mother of 12. She has always said that, and I believe her. Mimi nasema hivi, makosa sio ya Betty. Tuache kupiga kelele. Betty alikuwa anachekelea Virginia. Oh, Betty sijui she didn't do a good. Betty did a good job. I think she did what any interviewer could have done. Hata kama huyu Kamotho alienda kwa meza ya Kagoni, ama aende to Tuko, or wherever else people are saying that, Betty did a very bad job. Hii interview ingekondaktiwa na mtu mwingine. Listen, this guy's mouth was all over the place. This woman, Betty, was not prepared for what was going to come out of Kamotho's mouth. And I stand to be corrected. When she's giggling there, I'm thinking to myself, this woman is going like, what did this guy just say? That's what I'm thinking. And I stand to be corrected by her. If she wants to correct me, she can come and correct me. But I'm thinking to myself, this guy is just spewing bile and hate. And he's just tearing up the mother of his 12 children. This guy is a narcissistic. He is unbelievable. And Betty is caught up in the midst of this whole narcissism, all this madness. She was caught up in the middle of it. And how do you react? Sasa huwezi piga nduru ni kwa wenyewe. This guy he has a history. Tuliona vile aliongea. Can you imagine? He was talking like that. Imagine living with him. Imagine living with that man under the same roof. And he talked like that. Mara he was saying, niliona anajengewa huko. What's his business? If the fans of Virginia decided to build a house for her, that is none of his business. God uses people to bless people. Kwa hivyo, asisikie wivu kwa sababu anaona nyumba ya Virginia inajengwa pale. I mean, ni nyumba ya watoto wake. He should be jumping up and down that his kids are gonna get a better roof over their heads and not trashing what the fans are doing for Mama Virginia. If people chose to build for her, they are using their own money. You cannot control me on how I'm gonna use my money. You cannot do that. Kwa hivyo kuongea vibaya ati ninaona anajengewa huko, wacha ajengewe. Furahia baraka ya ex wako. And don't even go there. He shouldn't even go there trashing the fact that watu wanamjengea. I think it's just ridiculous. Now, back to Betty. Personally, and this is Wairimu Kimani's personal, unapologetic opinion. I think Betty was shocked. I think Betty did not know how to react. Remember, this guy is a narcissistic. This guy, you just don't know what direction he will take as far as his mouth is concerned. Nobody, including you and I that watched that interview, were prepared for what was coming out of Kamotho's mouth. So did you expect that Betty was prepared? Absolutely not. Betty was not prepared for what Kamotho was going to say. So I think we are throwing stones to the wrong person. We are throwing stones to the wrong person. Betty was caught up in the middle of this madness. And she said on her page, I'm not even sure whether I should post this video. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. But I'm glad she posted it because it exposed this man for who he is. I don't think we knew Kamotho the way we know him now. Sasa hata tukiona Mama Virginia akipiga kelele huko, and she has a right to scream and be excited. She has a right. That's her character. And we love her. We are her fans. Okay? So if this guy was talking about her like that, imagine living with this man. I can only imagine how long have they been married? 22 years? Or I don't know. I don't remember how long they've been married. But that's a long time to live with this kind of a person. Personally, I don't think I can put up with that. Hata ana neema, alivumilia. Ana neema sana, huyu mama ana neema. Now you're seeing the real character of what she has been talking about all through. Now, this is what I'm saying. This is the reason for this video. Let us not blame Betty. Betty was used by God to expose this guy for who he is. And I think this guy needs to stop this madness and create a way to connect with his children. That is what I said yesterday, and I maintain that. Afungue mlango, ndio watoto wake wakuwe na relationship na yeye. Otherwise, they are gonna hate him, they're not gonna like him, and it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad for him and bad for his children. Lakini hiyo ni yao. Mimi niko hapa kusema, let's not, let these people that are telling me that, oh, you should have called out Betty. I'm not gonna call her out. I'm imagining if it was me sitting there and conducting that interview, and this guy is speaking the way he's speaking, how do you even stop him? Some people are saying, oh, I think Betty should have stopped this man from trashing this woman. How? How do you stop a madman from speaking trash? You cannot stop a madman from speaking trash unless she decided, you know what, I'm going to cut out this interview and walked away. But she didn't do that. The way you think she should have done is not what she thought she did. Alifanya vile yeye alisaidiwa kufanya. Kwa hivyo, let's not trash her. I think she did a very good job. The problem is not Betty. The problem ni mwenye alilete. Na sio yeye alimlete. Let's not get it twisted. Betty did not bring him. He called her. Yeye aliita Betty. Na Betty akakubali akaenda. But Betty had no idea what this guy was gonna say. Neither did you that watched. Neither did you that watched. None of us that watched that video, and there's a lot of people that have watched that video, none of us was expecting what came out of that filthy mouth. We were all like, wow, did he really say that? We were all shocked. I'm assuming that Betty, who conducted the interview, she was right there doing this interview. I'm assuming she was as shocked as everybody else. It was surprise, surprise, surprise. The devil is talking. And there's nothing anybody can do. She's caught up in the middle of the whole debacle. And she could not do nothing. Kwa hivyo, let's channel our makasiriko elsewhere. Tuipeleke huko kwa Kamotho na tuwaombee sana. Tuachane na Betty. Betty alitumiwa. Tuone vile huyu mzee yuko. Na tuone vile familia yake ilikuwa. And how he lived with Virginia Kamotho. So that when we hear Virginia Kamotho making noise there, we will remember that interview. Some of the people were writing there, and I had to delete a few comments there. They were condemning her. I mean, she's dramatic. That's just who she is. I mean, her children had been taken away from her, and she had to do whatever a mother would do to go for her children. I clap for her for that, because that is exactly what a mother should do. That is what I should have done. And I'll do all the drama and everything and scream and do whatever. Well, I would not probably have handled it the way she handled it. Lakini huyo ni yeye. Kila mtu ana handle maneno kulingana na vile anasaidiwa. Okay? So let's not channel the anger to Betty. Betty did what she could have done. Hata meza ya Kagoni, because people are saying, you know, angepeleka hii interview kwa meza ya Kagoni. Let me tell you, Monica would have been as surprised as Betty or as any other person. Kwa sababu huyu ameenda ameongea maneno. You cannot stop him. Huwezi enda umshike mdomo mwambie asiongee. Anaongea na ako kwake. Alikuwa naongea na ako kwake. What was she supposed to do? Nothing. You're looking at him and you're like, wow, were we expecting Betty to cry? No. But I'm thinking that the way she was behaving was out of, wow, I cannot believe that this guy is speaking the way he's speaking. Yeah. So that is what I'm saying. People don't come after me and tell me, oh, you should have called her out because she was laughing there and giggling. My friend, she was in his territory. Mdomo ni ya Kamotho. Hakuna mtu alikuwa na expect ataongea hivyo kuhusu mama ya watoto wake 12. Yeye aliongea vile aliongea na dunia mzima ikaona. So let's not bash her. Let's not be upset. That's the way she was helped. Alisaidiwa kufanya interview hivyo, alifanya na kila mtu aliona vile aliona. So we can reserve our opinions, or if you want to write it, just write it. It is what it is. The interview is over. Watu wasonge mbele na tuombe hii familia. And then again I said, kama Virginia will ever watch this video, I pray that for the sake of her children, atafute Betty, aongee na Betty, Betty communicate vile milango itafunguka so that this man can have a relationship with the children, because the children are innocent in all this. Vile maneno iliendelea huko between Virginia and the ex, that is them. There's nowhere where the kids are involved when it comes to adult matters. When it comes to divorce, there's nowhere where the kids are involved. Unfortunately, they become caught up in the middle of the divorce and they have to pick sides. What do you do? Tuendelee kuwaombea. So that's what I wanted to say. Please drop me a comment. If you're here for the first time, write FT and please share this video. Drop me a comment. What do you think? What do you think? Do you agree with me? If you don't agree with me, please keep it respectful. Usilete matusi. So let me know from me. What do you think? I don't think Betty was the problem. The problem was Kamotho. Kama watu wanataka kukasirika wakasirikie huyo. Sio huyu. This one was as surprised as you were when you watched that video. Because I was as surprised. So you can imagine now you talking to him and he's talking like that. Some of us would be screaming. Some of us would have shut those cameras and walked away. But she did not do that. She went all the way with the interview. Na tukaona vile huyu mzee ako. And then what? That is why we are here, trying to figure out the whole of this thing. Anyway, guys, I am done. I just wanted to say I'm not going to call her out. I don't think she's the problem. The problem ni huyo mzee. And he needs to repent. Bye-bye.